The last time we saw Evan Baxter, he was being tormented by rival Bruce Nolan on screen, live from their Buffalo TV station. But as time passed, and Evan has made up with Bruce, he's gone on to bigger and better things. Newly elected to Washington, D.C. as a congressman, Buffalo newsman, Evan Baxter is elected to Congress with the slogan, "Change the World." Evan has left Buffalo, New York, in pursuit of a greater calling. He promises to make a significant impact on the world, but lacks an explanation for his intentions. He has the opportunity to meet Marty, played by John Michael Higgins, Rita Daniels, played by Wanda Sykes, and top Congressman Chuck Long. Following his arrival, unexpected events unfold. 1. Animals randomly track Evan. His beard grows back completely after he has shaved it. The neighborhood of Evan has 8 empty lots purchased in his name. In 4, ancient tools and wood are dispatched to his dwelling. In 5, the number 614 inches is present everywhere. Upon reflection, Evan realizes that the number signifies a verse from the Bible where God instructs Noah to build an ark. God, played by Morgan Freeman, appears later and orders Evan to construct a replica of Noah's Ark in anticipation of avalanche. Initially, his family believes that the man is experiencing an unusual midlife crisis. Later, however, although not married, his sons believe that something greater is happening and help him with the construction of the ark. Evan is informed by God that the flood will happen again on September 22nd at noon. Afterward, animals trail Evan to Congress. Chuck Long suspends him when he clarifies the reason. When Evan leaves, a few birds defecate on Chuck. Upon seeing a news report that displays the ark, Joan takes her sons to her mother's house, thinking she might abandon Evan. Evan's solo construction of the ark brought him worldwide recognition. After Joan leaves Evan, God visits her at a diner wearing Almighty on the name tag with Almighty printed on it. He explains through this metaphor that God only grants things, and not the means by which they are obtained, emphasizing the unity of families. Joan sees his meaning and goes to Evan to finish the ark with her. Meanwhile, Evan is informed that Chuck Long has taken shortcuts in building a dam. Live news crews and local residents witness Evan's removal of hundreds of animals from the newly finished ark on September 22nd. A few minutes of rainlessness result in the spectators feeling scorned. Evan assumes that a brief rainstorm is an indication of the impending torrent, but is mistaken. While Joan instructs Evan to vacate the ark, his memory centers on Congressman Long's dam. As he contemplates this, the dam ruptures and inundates the streets. During the event, all onlookers and law enforcement officers enter the ark as it sails through Washington, D.C. The water flows through the lake's floodwaters and reaches the Capitol front. The flood is attributed to Evan's inadequate dam design, which prompts other congressmen in attendance to turn against Long. As they investigate Chuck Long, Evan and his family go on a hike while God appears and communicates with Evan that changing the world can be achieved through one ark action after another.